morning. Welcome to Bradley University's Winter 2018 Combined Graduate and Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. Please remain standing and join in the singing of our national anthem, which will be followed by an invocation. Leading us in the national anthem will be Dr. Carrie Walters, Associate Professor of Music, accompanied by Dr. Chi-Hyun Choi, Instructor of Music in Residence. Today we have a special guest who will deliver the invocation. Last summer, Mr. Gary Anna, a 1975 Bradley graduate, retired after 37 years here as Bradley's Senior Vice President for Business Affairs and CFO. Mr. Anna is joining the platform party today in part because his sister-in-law is receiving her degree today, but also because we asked him if he would come back one more time and deliver the invocation for us. So here's Mr. Gary Anna to deliver our invocation.
Thank you and good morning. Let us be thankful for today's celebration and the accomplishments earned by these Bradley graduates. As importantly, let us also be thankful for those gathered as family, friends, and loved ones who have helped, pushed, and maybe pulled a bit along the way. They and others not with us today, along with the faculty, staff, and university leadership team, have demonstrated that individuals can excel when their efforts engage with the support of a caring and learning community. Let us sustain and evidence this spirit and power of the Bradley community to others as we go forth with our lives and our futures. Moreover, as we go forth, let this celebration continue. Amen.
Never figure this cap out. Thank you, and please be seated. Distinguished guests, family and friends, on behalf of Bradley University, our Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, and these about-to-be graduates, I am honored to welcome you to Bradley University's Fall 2018 Commencement Ceremony. My name is Gary Roberts. I'm the president of Bradley University. I've been here for almost 3 years now, and I'm a very proud and happy Bradley alumnus myself from the class of 1970. Yes, I'm that old. This is a great day for everyone here, including me, because as I note every year, graduation is about the only time that a university president has a large room full of people where virtually everyone is happy and smiling. And as an alumnus of this prestigious university, it is an honor to be here again to celebrate these fine young men and women. But today is an especially significant day for us all because it marks the end of a semester in which we have all had to deal emotionally with both triumph and tragedy. And through it all, these graduates have overcome all the tribulations, all of the ups and downs, to complete their degrees and to become permanent members of the great Bradley alumni family. So congratulations to all of the graduates for this achievement. And I also congratulate the graduates for the wisdom to graduate in December, because there are only about 1/4 as many of you as who graduate in May. So this ceremony is much shorter and more comfortable than the one down at the Civic Center in May, so enjoy the morning. Please allow me to introduce those members of the platform party who will not be actively involved in the program today. Please stand as I call your names and remain standing, and please hold your applause until everyone has been recognized. First, we have 3 members of our Board of Trustees with us this morning. Mr. Gary Peplow, Ms. Sharon Desmoulins-Carat, and Mr. Kevin Shepline. Our honorary marshal and mace bearer for today's ceremony is Dr. Dean Cantu, chairperson of the Department of Teacher Education and the recipient of the 2018 Charles M. Putnam Award. This recognition is for excellence in teaching and has been a tradition at Bradley since 1957. And next, I would like to introduce some of the members of the University Administrative Council. I am very proud to work alongside these exceptional and dedicated senior leaders every single day. They put their hearts and souls into making Bradley the very best it can be, and they make my job so much easier. Dr. Justin Ball, Vice President for Enrollment Management. Mr. Jacob Heiser, Vice President for Advancement. Ms. Erin Kasberg, Vice President for Legal Affairs and General Counsel. Mr. Nathan Thomas, Vice President for Student Affairs, and Dr. Chris Reynolds, our Vice President for Intercollegiate Athletics. Next, I want to recognize the faculty. These men and women do so much more than just teach. They're here to make sure our students walk across the stage, and in that process, they are committed to the success of each and every student who enrolls at Bradley. They teach, they counsel, they advise, they mentor, and they care. They truly go over and above to make sure these students are well prepared for success. The faculty is what makes Bradley the wonderful and the great place it is. They are truly the heart and soul of this university. Will all those faculty members present please stand and accept our gratitude and appreciation for all that you do day in and day out. It is tradition during our graduation ceremonies for a member of the graduating class and a member of the Alumni Association to speak to you. So first, it is my honor to introduce today's student representative, Erica Haslag. Erica is graduating summa cum laude with a double major in actuarial science and finance, and she has been a part of our honors program. She's originally from Lynn, Missouri, and is planning to attend the University of Tampa for graduate school, where she will play Division I sand volleyball. Now, for your information, we don't have sand volleyball at Bradley, but we do have a volleyball team. and Erica has played and starred on that team for the past 4 years. And she was quite the player, receiving Bradley's Most Outstanding Female Athlete Award last year. This year, she was a first-team All-Missouri Valley Conference selection, and she was honored twice as a Missouri Valley Conference All-Conference Award recipient. Erica was also a student body representative on the Student Senate, a member of Beta Gamma Sigma and Gamma Iota Sigma, and she participated in a mission trip to Puerto Rico to assist with hurricane relief. She truly embodies what the Bradley student is all about: educated, involved, and dedicated. So please welcome Erica Haslag.
First thing is first. Good morning, Bradley family. Now, I don't say family lightly here. This place has truly become our home the last 4 years, and all of you sitting here today have truly become family. In fact, every class I walked to throughout my 3.5 years at Bradley, I would at least have to say hi to around 5 to 10 people. This was bittersweet. Some days I would love the friendly faces, and others I wouldn't want to see or talk to anyone. But that's how family works. They will find you and annoy you no matter what. No, truthfully, our classmates, friends, and faculty have been with us on the good days as much as the bad. Class of 2018, today is one of those good days. We made it. Congratulations. I'd like to thank President Roberts, Provost Sakahi, the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, family, friends, and graduates of 2018. I am truly honored to be speaking in front of all of you. So, am I the only one who looked at my bank account freshman year and realized that I had 27 cents to my name and my parents weren't filling that up anytime soon? Yeah. I came into college expecting to gain a vast amount of subject-specific knowledge. For me, being an actuarial science major, that knowledge mostly came in the form of numbers. And no, contrary to popular belief, that major does not indicate that I am boring or antisocial. But what I didn't realize were the other types of knowledge we would gain at Bradley University, including what we call adulting skills, like how to manage money beyond those 27 cents, and also growth in my personal relationships. Like some of you, I am from out of state. I came from a small town in the middle of Missouri with population 1,509. Yes, I know what your next question is, and my family does have 50+ cows. I decided to come to Bradley my junior year of high school because I committed to play on the Bradley University volleyball team. This was the first time in my life that I was forced to live in a place where I didn't know anyone and had to step out of my comfort zone to make friends. And I know it's laughable to my friends from Chicago, but Peoria seemed like a pretty big city to me. As may have been the case with many of you, this was also the first time in my life I was mashed up with different people from different states, different countries, different ethnicities who had different views and different interests than me. From the number crunchers to the soon-to-be authors to the born politician, from the future healthcare professionals to the engineers, from the athletes to the sorority and fraternity members, from the outcasts to the insiders, from those born down the street to those born across the globe, Bradley does an amazing job of bringing together these diverse individuals. For the first time in my life, I saw perspectives I had never previously understood or took the time to listen to. So I encourage everyone in this room to seek other people's opinions and perspectives and learn from them. In group meetings, class projects, and soon in the workplace for all of us, we will be surrounded by people with different views and ways to tackle assignments. And if we all use our strengths in unison, we will create something way bigger than we ever thought we would. Find people who have common goals and use your unique ways to help each other get there. Come together to join a cause that will make a positive impact on this earth. Find a way to leave a footprint on your workplaces, your families, your neighborhoods, your friends, the way you found a way to leave a footprint at Bradley, graduates. Bradley University taught me how to be open to collaboration and to find people that challenge me, and that has changed my life forever. The most challenging of these collaborations for me has come from my relationships with my teammates and coaches. I came to the Bradley volleyball team envisioning a room full of my best friends, having fun, playing a sport we love, and easily getting some W's along the way. Well, 6 a.m. practicing, sweat, hard work, and not being able to have a social life is not what I would call a dream come true. And on top of that, for 3 consecutive years, my team had exponentially more losses than wins. It was not what I imagined at all. I think we have all gotten to points in our lives where we start to question our choices and our dreams, and we start to realize that life just isn't how we envision it. Whether you have gone into an exam super confident and came up short, or ran for an office in an organization and didn't receive it, or just envisioned college as a nonstop party and realized that homesickness is a real thing and there actually is homework, I think we have all hit a time where we wonder when it gets better. Well, I have some good news for you. Trust the process. The amount of times I just wanted to sleep through my 5:20 a.m. alarm and tell my parents I was done with volleyball was numerous, but I got up anyways. The amount of times I thought it wasn't worth it, I kept going anyways. The amount of times I didn't hit the mark I wanted to on a test, I didn't give up. In fact, in those cases, I would probably go to a teacher's office hours and either argue about the way a question was set up or just beg for some extra credit. But let me tell you something. For volleyball, and occasionally for that barely secured A, it worked. The hard work paid off. We went from the last place team in the conference last year to attaining a 3rd place finish in the conference this year. We were the most improved team in the nation this fall. So if you would have told me last year that this is what our hard work would have became, I wouldn't have believed you. So I hope what we can take from this is to find a dream for ourselves, then reach a little higher, and find something we believe is out of reach. Because remember, with some persistence, hard work, big dreams, and a great group of people surrounding you, you will be successful. If Bradley University taught me one thing, it is to dream big, never give up hope, and trust the process. And lastly, thank you to everyone who has made my time at Bradley so special. Graduates, find that one person that has made your time here impactful, whether that be a teacher who pushed you, a classmate who aided your learning, a best friend who challenged your views, or a parent who helped shape you along the way. Those are the individuals who are the reason Bradley is so special. For me, those people are my parents and my sister, who have been with me through thick and thin and have supported me tremendously throughout my time here. My best friend, who challenged me to become better and see the world differently. And my coach, who pushed me harder than anyone has ever pushed me before, and then told me that whether it was 10 years, 20 years, 50 years down the road, whether I am lost, confused, or just down on my luck, she would be there for me. Those are the people that have made Bradley my home and make me proud to say that I am a Bradley alumni. Congrats again, class of 2018. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. Now we turn to today's alumni speaker. Barbara Guthrie is the president of the Bradley University Alumni Association. She graduated from Bradley in 1984 with a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Today, Barb is the Vice President of Corporate Social Responsibility for Underwriters Laboratories. She serves as the Chief Strategist responsible for developing and executing the overarching corporate social responsibility strategy for the company. After Bradley, she received her Master's in Business Administration in 1991, completed the Global Leader Program through Northwestern University in 2008, and she attended the Yale School of Management Executive Leadership Program also in 2008. Barb was named the Underwriters Laboratories Distinguished Member of Technical Staff in 2009 and named the Underwriters Laboratories Corporate Fellow in 2014. She will carry on today the tradition of welcoming our graduates as alumni members of the Bradley family. Barb.
Thank you, President Roberts. Many of you here are graduating with honors. For many others, it's an honor to graduate. Regardless of how we got here, congratulations, class of 2018. And congratulations to each of you, our newest Bradley alumni. I'm a Bradley University alumni, class of 1984, and yes, that was before many of you were born. I'm also a part of a Bradley legacy family. My two brothers, Ed and Jerry, are Bradley alumni, along with my two sons, Zach and Justin. And just last May, our family celebrated my nephew Michael's graduation from Bradley. It is a family affair, truly a family affair, and that's Bradley University. The Bradley family has gathered here today to celebrate all of you graduates. Parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, teachers, professors, administrators, classmates, and friends, all part of the Bradley family. And that is just the point. We are and will always be family. Your time with Bradley isn't coming to an end. It's just the beginning of your next chapter as Bradley alumni. You will remain a part of the Bradley family, whatever your future brings. And like family, we will always be here for you. Some of you will remain active as alumni, maybe even stay in the Peoria area. Others of you may focus on your careers, starting a family, even traveling the world. Wherever life takes you, remember, we are here and we will continue to be here, ready to welcome you back and celebrate all the accomplishments yet to come. We are 68,000 strong, and thanks to each of you, growing stronger each year. We are family, the Bradley family. We are proud, we are strong, and we are brave. Forever Bradley brave. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Barb. You may have heard that a couple of years ago, Bradley became one of a very few colleges in the country to forego an outside celebrity speaker at our commencement ceremonies. Today, we are continuing this policy in order to keep this ceremony of tolerable length and to put most of our attention on our graduates, whose efforts and achievements are what today is all about. Today belongs to the graduates and their loved ones who have supported them along the way. So the only pontificating you'll hear today is from me, and then just for a couple of minutes, I promise. That said, graduation speeches, one of which you won't hear today, traditionally try to impart great words of wisdom that you will take to heart and that will become the secrets of your success. And I'm sure you know what I mean, especially if you've had to sit through some of these ceremonies. But while these are all truly good principles and rules to live by, I suspect you've heard them all so often before that the marginal benefit of my or anyone else repeating them today is near zero. So I won't repeat them. But what I do want to say to you today, and what I say at the end of every semester to the graduating class, is that one thing you should definitely take with you from your years at Bradley is a great deal of pride in your alma mater. Bradley University is truly a great institution of higher learning. I graduated from here almost half a century ago. So I join our provost, Walt Zakahi, who you will hear from in just a couple of minutes. I join most of our trustees and the tens of thousands of Bradley graduates all across the nation and even the world who have parlayed their Bradley education into positions of great responsibility and leadership in the business, nonprofit, and public sectors. A few months ago, the Wall Street Journal, for the third year in a row, ranked Bradley among the top handful of four-year colleges in the country. That's out of over 26,000 baccalaureate granting institutions for student engagement in their educations. This is a great tribute and reflects our remarkably low student-faculty ratio, a ratio that leads to small interactive classes and strong mentoring relationships with faculty, to our innumerable internships, seminars, capstone projects, and independent research projects, and to study abroad opportunities. Recently, PayScale Incorporated, an organization that promotes and tracks human capital, ranked Bradley among the very top four-year colleges in the country for providing education that increases lifetime earning potential. And this was based on the success of our graduates. So all the evidence indicates that you are leaving here with a great education and a great future. I've read recently from many sources that success in life and careers turns much more on what are called soft skills than on the hard skills that most associate with a college education. Raw information and technical acuity can be drilled into students everywhere, and in fact today can be accessed in almost infinite amounts simply on the internet. But what makes someone successful in life and distinguishes leaders from those who struggle to achieve are these soft skills, or what many call people skills. Skills like the ability to communicate, to collaborate with others, to maintain focus, to listen, to compromise, to empathize, the ability to keep perspective, to manage stress, to build trust, and to continue learning throughout one's entire career. In short, those things that enable a person to have good relationships and have good judgment in dealing with the wide range of people and situations that will come your way. And these are the very skills that distinguish a Bradley education and empower its graduates to be successful. And this is why, even as higher education today generally is going through a period of significant disruption, Bradley will always thrive because it offers students a well-rounded education that provides them with a complete repertoire of both hard and soft skills, enabling them to live successful, productive, and happy lives. So the education you have received here and the credibility, respect, and prestige that comes with it empowers you to succeed at whatever you choose to do and to become a leader in whatever endeavors you choose to pursue, whether it be in politics, government, private business, education, nonprofit service, the military, religious organizations, sports, wherever your life journey takes you, your Bradley education will serve you well. Now, since you're a captive audience, I could also use this opportunity to give you a long-winded lecture on how all of us desperately need you to use your Bradley degree to become effective leaders in our society. Our world today suffers greatly from a serious dearth of courageous, visionary, and humane leadership. But I suspect you don't want to hear that today. So all I will say is that whatever you do with your Bradley education and degree, have confidence that it has given you the ability and the power to be whatever you want to be. This is a great university. It has a great faculty, great programs, great traditions, and a great reputation. And as great as Bradley has been for the past 121 years, when I look at all we have going for us here, including that little $100 million business and engineering complex that's going up next door, I'm convinced that despite the challenges that higher education and society in general are facing these days, Bradley's greatest days are still ahead of us. So be proud of Bradley and what you've accomplished here, and be proud of yourselves. Earning a Bradley degree is no small accomplishment. And as you pursue your lives and careers wherever you go, please tell everyone you meet the story of this wonderful university, sing its praises, and stay in touch with us. And give back to Bradley in whatever ways you can so that it can continue to be as great or greater in this next century as it has been in the past. And that is the end of my preaching for today. So now let us begin the bestowing of degrees. And we begin with our graduate degrees. To be courteous to members of the audience and to keep the program moving, please hold your applause until all graduates are recognized. Dr. Walter Zakahi, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, will introduce the candidates. Dr. Zakahi.
Will all the candidates from the graduate school please rise? President Roberts, these candidates, already holding bachelor's degrees, having met the requirements established by the faculty and the executive committee of the graduate faculty, and having achieved notable progress in their special fields of advanced learning, are presented for their appropriate graduate degrees.
On the recommendation of the Dean of the Graduate School, in accordance with the requirements established by the faculty, and by authority of the Board of Trustees of Bradley University, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended by your faculty, with all the earned rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Provost Zakahi.
The graduates will now come forward to receive their doctoral and master's hoods and diplomas and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dr. Jeffrey Bakken, Dean of the Graduate School. First, our Doctorate of Nursing Practice candidates from the Leadership Program in the College of Education and Health Sciences. By the way, these students are among the first graduates of this program. All other graduates may be seated.
Nicole Patricia Delinsky. Amanda Lynn Hale.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Now, from the Foster College of Business, graduates, please come forward to receive your master's hoods and diplomas and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dr. Bakken.
Joseph William Power Wavon. Jared Ryan Holloman. Zachary Robert Jewell. Austin James Swabak. Faith Ann Bowman. Jakub Plashil. Anne-Marie Rose Johnson. Blake Dakota McCormick. David Michael Miller. Dylan Wolfgang Neuenschwander. Andrea Brooke Passetti. Shelby Grace Talek.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Next, we have our graduates from the Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology. Please come forward to receive your master's hoods and diplomas and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dr. Bakken.
Abhishek Bandari. Arafat Shaikh. Mohammed Abdul Nadim. Carly Nicole Schweigert. Dixit Salinsky. Dixit Solanki. Andrew Thomas Mackey. Anas Motasim Maki. Wasik Abrar Muhammad Abdul.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Next, graduates from the College of Education and Health Sciences. Graduates, please come forward to receive your master's hoods and diplomas and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dr. Bakken.
Caitlin Marie Wendling. Angela K. Sheets. Amanda Jean Alongi. Gina Backus. Julie Christine Fortuna. Emily Barnewalt. Jennifer Coletas. Ray Emerson Turner. Stephanie Ann Mason. Tyler Paul Miller. Casilda Muniz Rodriguez. Robin Spatola. Caitlin Joanne Stites. Eric Thomas Widstrom. Brittany Press. Michael David Brown.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Next, graduates from the Henry Pindell Slane College of Communications and Fine Arts, please stand and come forward to receive your diploma and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dr. Bakken.
Michael David Brown.
Congratulations. Finally, graduates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, please come forward and receive your master's hoods and diplomas and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dr. Bakken.
Nanda Kishore Reddy Anki. Ashok Shah.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
The candidates for undergraduate degrees will now be presented in the order that they appear in your program. Dr. Sakai again, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, will introduce the candidates. Dr. Sakai.
Will all the candidates from the 5 undergraduate colleges please rise? President Roberts, these candidates, majoring in programs of the Foster College of Business, the Henry Pindell Slang College of Communication and Fine Arts, the College of Education and Health Sciences, the Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology, and the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences have completed the work prescribed by the faculty and are presented for their appropriate degrees.
On the recommendation of the deans of the respective colleges, in accordance with the requirements established by the faculty and by authority of the Board of Trustees of Bradley University, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended by your faculty, with all of the earned rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
The graduates will now come forward to receive their diplomas and be congratulated by President Roberts and their college dean. First, from the Foster College of Business, Interim Dean Matthew O'Brien. All other graduates may be seated at this time.
Erica Michelle Haslag. Clayton Hickerson. Bradley Joseph Bach. Yaritza Garcia. Nicholas J. Scott. Olivia Schoenfeld. Monica Youssef. Lucas Aaron Gutman. Alexander Charles Irwin. Delaney Michelle Coates. Jeremy Michael Horton, Jr. Kaylin Imani Bates. Faith Ann Bowman. Anne Marie Rose Johnson. Blake Dakota McCormick. David Michael Miller. Dylan Wolfgang Neuenschwander. Andrea Brooke Passetti. Shelby Grace Talek.
Colin McIntyre Trout. Matthew Ryan Brash. Andrew Milton Bogutz. J.C. Mario Espinosa. Chase Winston Glidden. Nicholas Michael Waitula. D'Angelo Omar McBride. Jeffrey Scott Arsenault. Busese Luanga. Richard Olson. Brian Dilberg. Kevin Garrick. Nicholas Patrick Chaffee. Philip Allen Peters. Malik Mahdi Khatum.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Next, graduates from the Henry Pindell Slane College of Communication and Fine Arts, please stand and come forward to receive your diploma and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dean Jeffrey Huberman.
Allison Hunter Rosine. Becca Jean Largent. Alexander James Syrup Pullen. Haley Lynn Woods. Rachel Ann Hill. Austin N. Schoen. Austin Michael Crawford. Carrie Faye Frank. Ryan Jason Koznesny. Kai Barth. Christopher William Noonan.
Rachel Ann Borland. Hannah Michelle Iglesias. Noelle Elise Mefford. Daniel Scott Greenberg. Isaac B. Marshall. Jermisha Zephaniah Quentasia Striblet. Rochelle Christina Isolt. Ryan Patrick Hickey. Kirsten Lauren Klima. Emmeline Rose Krantz. Eleanor Austin Stamper. Diana Kathleen Byram.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Next, graduates from the College of Education and Health Sciences, please stand and come forward to receive your diploma and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dean Joan Sattler. The graduates who will receive teaching certificates in secondary education will receive their degrees from the college offering their major subject fields.
Allison Hunter Rosine. Alicia Cole Engelbrecht. Tally Ann Severe. Rebecca Lynn Fuden. Hadley Bickers Murray. Melissa Marie Waz. Tracy Lewis Davis. Lee Ann Kriegshauser. Dylan Carlos Payton. Jenna Catherine Delariu. Kaylee Eileen Mashoff. Zachary Wells Fairchild.
Sarah Elizabeth Wozneski. Samantha Beverly Safran. Abby Elaine Rhodes. Josie Cheyenne Loritzen. Allison Nicole Greer. Ashley Armani Evans. Colton Allen Palmer. Kelly Nicole Duran. Taylor Marie Wright. Sydney Mauer Stillman.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Next, graduates from the Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology, please stand and come forward to receive your diploma and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dean Lex Akers.
Thomas Joseph Gouger. Mark Daniel LaHood. Michael Frank Tomerlin. Thank you. Bradley Denton Norell. Jacob Powakowitz. Benjamin Dow Carter. Seth William Culbertson. Dylan Eric Seidel. Nilika Asit Patel. Paul Stephen Theodosis. Getch Mengistu. Ricardas Vilcas. Keegan Matthew Dooley. Harrison Andrew Spanier. Peter Kelly Campbell. Caleb Graham Henderson. Anthony Lewis Durbin Jr. Kyle Hogan King. Hamad Al-Nashwan. Faris Al-Rashidi. Omar Alanezi.
Alexandra Schuyler Meyer. Kyle Joseph Caprin. Melia Julia Abuhana. Joseph David Graney. Eric J. Janik. Devin Michael Swift. Joseph Harold Kennel. Alexander Riva. Robert Jeffrey Lang. Sean Patrick Ireland. Brendan George Ahern. Philip Holly Arcus. Evan Gregory Creaser. Connor Swenson Castle. Matthew Tyler Simmons. Bradley R. Wilson. Sullivan Lee McKee. Rodolfo Casas. Gregory David Newman. William Morrow Doherty. Robert Gerard Hill. Michael Jonathan Peters. Rain Musavu Tsati.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Finally, graduates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, please stand and come forward to receive your diploma and be congratulated by President Roberts and Dean Christopher Jones.
Rebecca Ann Kuhn. Mora Dosvardis. Austin Lonergan. Jason Riley Banks. Nicholas William Bryant. Caitlin Marie Jesuit. Brittany Ray Goodrich. Mary Margaret Paulson. Matthew Ross Ferguson. Michael John Deering. Cameron Tony. Jennifer Maribel Kishby. Karina Prado. Alyssa Legine Otto. Kayla Marie Pettit. Anne Charisse Linder.
Kyle Matthew Carr. Mark Ethan Hanneman. Brian Luxem. Christina Awada. Jennifer Stella Sorrows. Daniela Riva Alsher. Catherine Ann Kessler. Kathleen Ann Stinson. Micah Perez. Bradley Michael Becker. Julian Andrew Mercado. Jeffrey Michael Bannister. Ian Anthony Ives. Cade Montgomery McPartlin. Matthew Thomas Perry. Thomas Anthony Savage.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me once again congratulating all of our graduates today. And this isn't in the script, but I always have to thank our name readers, Dr. Katz, Seth Katz, and Lee Wenger. They have the hardest job here today, and we really appreciate their doing this. As we conclude these exercises, please stand and join in the singing of the university's alma mater, Hail Red and White. The words are printed in the front of your program. And when we are done, please remain standing until completion of the recessional with the platform party and the faculty. Congratulations again, graduates, and I wish you all the best of luck.